Am I the a-hole for demanding my fiance take his daughter's house that she inherited from her dead mother?
Okay.
OP.
I don't know. I think the dead mother's wishes should be respected or fear the consequences. She could be haunted, bro.
Or maybe just we just completely disregard the dead mother. I mean,
If you disregard the dead mother, she will come to haunt you.
I think that's
Unless
accurate.
you do a seance
Yeah.
at a graveyard and give the necessary offerings.
I think.
Do you know what they are?
What's the necessary offerings?
The second toe of your mother-in-law.
Has to be mother.
3 bales of mistletoe.
Right.
And the incense from a foreign land.
No myrrh? No frankincense?
Maybe
Maybe a little bit in the 3 bales.
Maybe a little bit. That gives like extra,
spice
extra
it up
points.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Spice it up, baby.
So my 28 female fiance, 38 male, proposed to me last week. Hurrah!
Congrats! You are now going to forever love each other. Forever. It's never gonna end. Nothing bad ever happens.
Nothing bad will ever happen.
Nothing bad ever happens on Reddit. That's right. That's what
we've learned.
I've learned that. Do you know actually like there's a ton of like death on Reddit.
Honestly,
that they just show.
That does make a lot of sense.
On the front page.
Oh, on the front page.
On the front page. Like there's people dying.
Oh Jesus. Like
car accident shit. Yeah.
Or like
car like videos.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
I stopped clicking them because they're bad for your mental health.
Yeah, the algorithm's probably given it to your oh my God. Yeah. Wow. Whew. Did not know that. We've been dating for 2 years. He has a 15-year-old daughter from a previous marriage.
Ugh, what a drag.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Potentially, you never know.
Nah, 15-year-olds are like out. Actually, no, they can be terrible.
Yeah, 15-year-old girl, dude, that could be
tough.
Yeah, could be.
Could be. But let's assume
reserve our
she's
judgment.
Great. Yeah. No judgment here.
And her mother passed away about 5 years ago, and I also have a 6-year-old son.
Okay, so at least they're on equal ground.
Each is bringing a kid to the table. That's kind of nice, right? You both kind of know
kind
what
of like
to expect.
like the Aztec offerings.
No.
Yeah, where like
sacrifice a child.
Yeah. Sacrifice the children for the good of the tribe. Each person brings a sacrifice.
Absolutely.
Not
insane.
saying that you should sacrifice your children.
That's like what's his face? What was the joke?
The Modest Proposal.
The Modest Proposal?
Modest Proposal is like it's like this guy was talking about how in the 1800s he was really like there was a lot of worry about overpopulation. That was like the global warming of the day.
Right.
Not saying global warming is not
right. Yeah. That's what they were like worrying about.
Yeah. Because like the population was exploding, and so his solution, which he called a modest proposal, was to eat babies.
Wow.
Yeah,
dude, that
was satire, but people took it seriously.
That was a deep cut reference that I'm glad we got some explanation on. It would have gone over my head.
It's like I read it like in like economics in like high school or something.
Right,
yeah.
Wow.
I forgot who wrote it.
There you go.
It's not Adam Scott, but something like
one
that.
of those guys.
Yeah,
you mean Adam Smith?
Oh, Adam Smith.
Adam Scott is the guy on the Parks and Rec, I think. Adam Scott. You know what? Adam Scott, come on the show and set the record straight. Did you write the Modest Proposal? We don't have the information.
Yeah, and currently I think you want everyone to eat babies. So
yeah, so please come on the show. Maybe we could do it in a pool outside.
Ooh, that would be good. Did he go? He went on
podcast, but outside. So I mean, look,
come on, pool boys.
He's a fan of good podcasts, particularly ones that happen outside. Except we have a pool.
Yeah, which is better.
Which is much better. Yeah. Much better than a table.
Yeah, easy.
When my fiance and I started to date, I noticed that his daughter had the master bedroom. And I find it weird because I've never, ever seen a child taking over the master bedroom before. But he brushed it off, saying that the house was hers, so it was normal that she slept there with no further explanation.
Did she not ask for any further explanation?
I mean, we're about to find out. You think it's like the house is hers? You mean your 15-year-old daughter? Like the house is hers? What?
Yeah, I do admit that probably would be confusing,
dude. What a like trump card to have on your parents. They're like, go to your room. Yeah, like, yeah, my room,
my house, baby,
like,
my rules.
Go to your room that I gave you.
Yeah.
Like that is literally the ultimate like reverse Uno or whatever card analogy you want to use. I thought he meant as an inheritance from when he passed away, which is still weird because he was alive.
So basically, like he's like, okay. Basically,
I've willed
she
it to
thinks,
you.
yeah, I've willed you this master bedroom or this house. The house will eventually be hers when I die because the husband owns the house, presumably.
Interesting. All right. But either way, I didn't say anything because we were only beginning in our relationship and I knew it wasn't my business.
Damn straight.
But now that we're engaged, I said I wanted to move here to live together for a while before we decided on the actual wedding date. He said that we could do it or we could get our own house now because we will have to regardless.
Don't they already have a house?
So I asked what was wrong with this one, and he said nothing, but that this was her daughter's. To be honest, now I do get a little bit mad. I said it wasn't fair he called it his daughter's when we were about to get married and he was supposed to adopt my son. So now the house would be theirs, not only hers. I also said I wanted his daughter out of the master bedroom because that should be ours.
She's making a lot of demands here.
She is, but also it's like a weird scenario that he's not explaining. It's like, why do you say this? Your 15-year-old daughter has like domain of the house. Like, that's so weird.
It's weird without any other further context, but she never asks for any further context.
I guess
seems like she's getting this context right now.
Yeah, she hasn't explicitly done it. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Getting juicier. He got a little nervous and said that the house really belonged to his late wife when she passed. And then the house became his daughter's.
So his wife willed the house to the daughter, so it is
and she
hers.
Passed. So it is. It's not like, oh, the dad's gonna pass it away when he dies. She has it now.
So damn straight she has the master bedroom, I guess.
My house, my rules, baby.
Yeah. She's
all the
telling everyone.
Girls from high school are gonna have a slumber party every day of the year. Dude, that's
imagine having a whole house at 15.
Imagine having a whole house that like you own and your parents don't.
Yeah.
Like the power dynamic is just completely changed.
Yeah, especially if the dad's like living in that house, right?
Yes, and he's bringing his new wife into the house.
Yeah, is he asking like, "Hey, like daughter, is it okay if we sleep at your house?" She's like, "Let me think about it."
Rent is $4,000 a month.
Get him
per room.
And I want you to buy all the alcohol for my slumber parties.
I'm telling you, like it's such a trump card, right?
Yeah, dude. I'm kicking you out if you don't buy me this. What do 15-year-old girls want? Elf Cosmetics.
Yeah. Cosmetic. Ulta
yeah,
for sure.
Ulta.
Hydro flasks.
Yeah, as you can tell, John and I can peer into the mind of 15-year-old. I'm not gonna.
You know where we were going, so we're reversing from that. But you guys get it.
Yeah, we're out of touch.
We're empathetic. So he has enough money for maybe 60% of the house, but he said that we will have to pay off the rest together. So he's saying, hey, new wife, let's buy the house from my own dang daughter.
It is hers.
Yo, this is nuts. I was shocked and said that he could ask her daughter for the house because she's only 15 and he is her father. But he said, no, it is his daughter's.
I mean, but his wife did give it to her. Like it is hers. He can't just take it away.
No, he can't.
Yeah.
He can't. It's a good point. It's like, yeah, this is such a sticky one. It's because she's 15. Like that's such a sticky. I guess it would be worse if she 15 is closer to 18 than like 7.
Yeah.
Imagine a 7-year-old
just like this is my house.
Yeah. Like you're evicted until you give me a juicy cup. And then the cops come, excuse me, is anyone bothering you? Yeah, my mom and daddy won't give me juice. They're evicted. I'm the legal owner. Like, well, you are the owner.
Trespassing.
Literally, could you even imagine? It's like CPS on steroids. Like,
dude,
you're
you
evicted.
Can't give him a timeout or anything.
You literally, like,
it's
wow,
illegal.
That's so funny. I got angry and called him a jerk because he should have told me the truth before. And he said, it's not like we'll be homeless or anything. We still have 3 years and maybe 4 after that because his daughter will leave for college. He said he's always known he has to move out, and that's why he's been saving.
It's just such a weird dynamic. Like, oh, I got to move out of the house, before my daughter finishes college.
Just the weirdest thing ever.
It's so reverse.
I got angry and called him a jerk because he should have told me the truth before. And he said, it's not like we'll be homeless or anything. We still have 3 years and maybe 7 total before his daughter will leave for college.
I mean, that's a good amount of time. At least they won't be homeless. But I imagine that the OP was like, oh, damn, this guy has his own house.
Yeah.
He's kind of loaded.
Yeah.
We'll be chilling. But now she has to pay for the house too.
Just like, oh, I assume I'm just moving in, maybe absorbing the existing mortgage, right?
Yeah.
That's maybe a more fair thing. But it's like, we have to buy the house outright together. And wow,
or move somewhere else.
But it's like
his daughter's though. Like that's kind of the deal.
I can't. It seems like he's like just unwilling to even talk to her about it though. Like not like, hey, give it to me, but like, hey, could we work something out? You know what I mean? Like
what do you think he should say?
I don't know, dude. Maybe it's like, people do rent to own. So like you pay rent, but it goes towards a mortgage in the future before you like do the whole thing. I think something like that exists.
So you think that they should rent the house from the daughter?
That's one idea. I mean, like he should just sit down and say, hey, could we figure out something so we're not literally like unsure if we can live in this home?
But it's like, but you also have to respect the mother's wishes, right? Like
I'm not saying, I mean, in that scenario, she would get paid. The daughter would get paid.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's very tricky because again, she's also still 15. So it's like maybe he like gives her a crap deal. Maybe he's like, oh, I'll give you, $200,000 for a $500,000 house, and then she's like, amazing. And then she grows up and finds out what actually happened. God, there's just so much like potential sticky scenarios.
This is really
here.
sticky.
Really sticky. He said he had always known that he has to move out, and that's why he's been saving. I asked what else belonged to his daughter that I don't know of, and he said that his car, a 2020 Kia, the car that I will always use, will be hers when she leaves for college. Even the car, he doesn't even have his own vehicle, bro.
She really got everything. Did the wife not leave him anything?
Bro, maybe the wife left him nothing. Also, the wife just like has all the cars and the houses and stuff. Like,
and it all went to his daughter.
All to the daughter.
Dude, I feel maybe they got divorced or something.
Say again?
Maybe they got divorced. And so it's his ex-wife? But no, they would say his ex-wife. So
you probably would say his ex-wife.
So his wife literally left him nothing.
Dude,
that's rough, bro.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's kind of a red flag, right? Like
for him,
for OP. Like, why does my, husband to be didn't get anything in, the will? Like, that's kind of because like she clearly wrote the will after the daughter was born. So they were clearly, it's not a case of like, I could see like only the husband's in the will because the will was created before the daughter was born, but. Man, I'm no whatever caseworker or whatever.
Well, also OP could be. I feel like OP is. I'm getting like a little bit of like gold diggerish vibes from OP, being like, oh, like I thought I was all set up, and now I'm not.
I actually disagree. I think it's purely like it's just a shock to the system. Like you're about to move in, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we have to buy this house, and you're like.
And like I have to pay it,
and you weren't expecting that because it's like he's been living there the whole time.
Yeah.
Like you would never expect like, oh, you're living into your 15-year-old daughter's house.
Yeah, it does throw
it's a shock. It throws you for a loop, right? That's so funny. I called him a jerk again and left with my son to my parents' house.
I don't know if he's a jerk though.
I don't know if he's a jerk, but he should have informed her like before they got engaged for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
But he did say so. He said, "This is my daughter's house."
But I think
he said it initially when she asked.
I think that was after they were engaged. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened after they were. So she did ask, and he did tell her.
Yeah,
after they got engaged.
No. At the beginning, at the top of the story, she asked him about the house, right? Because she asked him about the master bedroom.
Oh yeah.
So the first
you're
time,
right.
The first time she ever asked him about it, he told her the truth.
You're right.
But she didn't believe it.
Well, she didn't get a reason. That was the thing that was missing. She was like, oh, it's my daughter's house. No explanation. So
but he told her.
He
told her.
Dude, I don't know whose side I'm on here. This is so
I feel like we're split.
Like
I'm more on the guy's side. I think you're more on OP side.
But I think I am. But honestly, I'm just like,
All right, let's
What
keep going.
the
Let's
hell
keep
is
going.
going on here?
Let's keep going. I want to know.
So when I told my family, my brother laughed because I talked and acted like a gold digger, and he called me an a-hole.
I think she's a little gold digger.
Little bit of a gold digger.
Just a touch of gold.
I felt betrayed and lied to. Am I really the a-hole? I think I am justified. But Sam, there is an update.
Oh, well, I hope that like everything got resolved and
Yeah,
and
everything
maybe-
worked like fairy tale ending, right?
Yeah. That's what happens on Reddit, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the update is he saw the post and asked for his ring back.
Oh no, the marriage is over.
We're done. It's officially a wrap. It's officially a wrap. So OP says, I guess this isn't a problem anymore. No need to keep commenting. He'll come tomorrow to get his ring and his car. Things are over.
You mean his daughter's car? Is it his daughter's ring too?
Wow. I think there is definitely, no matter whose side you're on, there is definitely overreactions on both sides.
Yeah, I feel like it is a weird, like, all right, regardless of like the gold diggerish vibes, it is a weird situation for your daughter to own the house that you've been living in. Your
15-year-old daughter.
Your 15-year-old daughter to be owning the house you're living in.
Yeah.
And like, to see that post and just be like, I don't know.
This might be, maybe this is our first split decision.
But to see the post and then be like, I'm pulling off the wedding seems like it.
That was OP calling him a jerk, I think, was an overreaction and like kind of getting like maybe a little bit too mad. The fiance calling off the wedding, that is a massive overreaction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess like he could see it as like, I can't believe you would ask my daughter to like give the house or something.
Yeah.
Maybe he's seeing that as a red flag.
I think calling like, it wasn't like, okay, let's like sit down and talk. It was like,
I want the ring back.
I want the ring back.
Yeah.
Like,
no happy endings here, my friends.
That's
no
right.
happy endings here.
Be sad.